Co-leaders, one of the challenges we face in modern times is teaching children and reminding ourselves the importance of social distancing. How do we even do that? We are aware that being physically separated is difficult, especially for kiddos. They are relational beings who crave affection, attention, and connection. The key is helping them achieve all of that from 6 feet apart. That's a big space for children. Now, kids are very smart and adaptable, so we have the unique opportunity to set clear expectations early in their time with us and create healthy habits. We can also make it fun and be creative in how we demonstrate it. For example, the older kids will have floor dots along the hallways and in certain classroom areas to designate appropriate space between people. Turn these into a game. Have kids count them and how many steps there are between them, or hops. We may give the kids puzzles and challenges occasionally to guess how many items it takes to fill a 6-foot space. How many hula hoops? How many basketballs? Ask them what items they are curious about to test in a future week. When traveling, consider using a walking rope with knots, marking every 6 feet so kids can hold on and be safe in the hallways. Use wipes to quickly clean the knots when you get to a destination. Maybe you could even make a silly hat with pool noodles or use a broom to impromptu measure the distance they need to keep from each other. We also need to create interactive and fun ways for kids to greet you and their friends safely. Here are 3 different communication ideas. Come up with a repetitive dance move or hand movement to do with kids in your class that doesn't involve making physical contact. Maybe a simple gesture, a wink, an air 5, a certain rhythm of clapping hands or snapping or tapping on their legs. Create a chart with 2 to 3 ideas of how kids want to be greeted when they arrive. When kids come to the door, have them choose what they prefer. Call out the number that they want, and you can perform that action. Maybe number 1 is singing their name, number 2 is bouncing up and down, or number 3 is playing peekaboo. You can make the options age appropriate or as random as you feel comfortable. The more you let your guard down, the more kids will too, and they'll look forward to arrival time. Work with your class or co-leaders to create a cheer or chant that they can say when they come into the room. Get ready to transition or when it's time to line up, but they're still needing to spread out. Kids can take pride in being a part of your team or group. Plus, they'll quickly learn what to respond when you call out the key phrases. The main thing is to have a positive perspective. Social distancing doesn't have to be stressful. It forces us to explore new and exciting ways to do ministry than ever before. Will it always work? No. Will we make mistakes? Yes. Will there be times where we need to pick up a child and get close to them to nurture or hurt feelings? Absolutely. We will trust you to make judgment calls as situations arise. We just also know that kids will need your help in learning how to function in society after the pandemic. So we want to arm you with tools and techniques to aim for. Like one of our core values says, expect more, not less. Thank you for all that you do in the lives of our children.